Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a trailer breakdown slash discussion video talking about what we know so far about Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I'm going to be doing a trailer breakdown to show you guys on certain details that you may have missed in the reveal trailer that was revealed to us on September 9th 2021 at the PlayStation 5 showcase from Thursday. And man, I gotta say, this game, none of us expected them, to reveal this game at that event. Like, none of us knew this was coming at all, because we just thought they were just going to show God of War and like all the other PS5 exclusives, but we were just shocked to see that Marvel Spider-Man 2 was one of the PS5 games that was revealed at the event from Thursday. And it caught us all off guard, and it actually showed us, who the main villain is, and it showed like Peter and Miles, like, fighting like all these different enemies like in the trailer. But I'm gonna be showing much more. I'm gonna be showing details that you may have missed in this trailer, like besides the fact that we already know that Venom is the main villain, and we already know that Peter and Miles, like, it looks like they might unlock certain abilities in this game that were that are going to be introduced to us like in 2023 when this game will be released. But like I said, in this video I'm going to show you guys certain details that you may have missed out on during this trailer.
As long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal.
Okay, so right there. Okay, so of course throughout the trailer you hear this man talking throughout the trailer, and there are so many speculations going on, and they all lead up to the same exact conclusion, and that the man that is talking during the trailer is none other than Kraven the Hunter himself. Now, it has been years since we've seen Kraven in a Spider-Man video game, and it's just a shock to see, like, or not see, but hear him talk in the video, like during the trailer, like, because you can obviously tell that it's him, because you already know that Kraven has a certain personality where all he wants to do is to find someone who is just as good as him, to find someone who is equal to him. He wants to find the right competitor, and we already know that, like, throughout all the different comic books, the TV shows, we know that Kraven the Hunter always finds Spider-Man so unique and intriguing. Like, he always sees something in Spider-Man that Spider-Man might not even see in himself, and it's just crazy to see him say, like, hear all these things in the trailer saying that he's looking for an equal, and he's trying to see if either Peter or Miles will beat him. Like, he's just looking for an equal, and it's like, say, and that's like I said, you can't think of any other villain that would, have that goal, like, want to, have that certain goal. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing.
One who could push me.
Okay, so right here, so we can obviously see in this video that, Peter Parker does in fact have a new suit, and it does come with new abilities. And as you guys can see right here is one of the new abilities right here. It's the fact that Peter Parker has these Iron Spider like legs that are coming out the back of his suit. And yeah, he did not have this ability before. Like, he could not do this at all. Like, the only time you could do this is like when you could like add on like a suit power, but no. They introduced the legs in this trailer, which means that this suit is a totally different suit than what, compared to the one he had throughout the first game and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like, this is a completely different suit, because this is actually all new suit, because you can tell that there are certain differences between the original suit he had and this suit. And right there, you can also see, like, not only does he have the arms, but you can see that his belt is completely different. You can see that his belt right here, like, it has a very different design to it. And like I said, the shoes, like the boots that he has on, they do look a little different. You can see that it looks like he does have a new set of web shooters right here, because you can see how, like, there's like a black kind of like a band around his wrist, because like those look like all new web shooters. And you can see that like he now has like a white outline on his like gloves right here, as you guys can see. And the spider logo looks a little different. Like it looks the same really, but like the rest of the suit looks completely different.
One who could surprise me.
Okay, and there's another new detail right here, and this is actually a new ability that Miles could not actually do before. So of course we're so used to seeing Miles, of course, with his orange bioelectricity, like his orange venom powers. You know how his venom powers, they have an orange electricity to it, like lightning, I should say. And as you guys can see, he has blue lightning right here, as you guys can see. Now he's able to do that because that was something he was not able to do in his standalone game. He wasn't able to do that type of ability where he had blue lightning. But now it looks like in Marvel Spider-Man 2, we are going to be introduced a new ability where he can now have blue electricity now, which is a completely different ability, you know, different moveset that he couldn't do before. And then of course, you know, we obviously know, and this is the #1 fact that we already know, is that we are going to be able to play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. And because this game, at first, people thought that this game was going to have co-op, and this is something else that I want to talk about. And it's been confirmed that this game will not feature co-op. And I've got to say, in my opinion, I'm very glad that it's not going to feature co-op, because I would just rather stick to its single player story, and I'm glad that that's the direction they're going in, with, you know, keeping it a single player experience instead of a 2-player experience, because it just makes perfect sense, man, too. Okay, now this is another thing right here about this trailer that's so interesting.
Who could even beat me?
Is that, as you guys can see, you can see Peter and Miles like taking down an enemy together. They're basically doing a team takedown, and honestly, this is something that's going to be very interesting when it comes to the gameplay for this game. Is the fact of how maybe like when you're playing as Miles Morales and Peter Parker, like in the same level, when there's certain levels that feature both of them at once, you'll probably be able to press a certain button where it allows you to do a team takedown on certain enemies, where you can have both Peter and Miles take down an enemy together in certain combat sequences. So yeah, so this is like a very interesting detail right here, is the fact how you can see both of them taking down the enemy together.
Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you...
Okay, now this is a very interesting and surprising moment right here, is that during this scene you can really get a better full look at the new suits for both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Because here's the thing, and it's like I've already mentioned before, how Peter Parker, the color of this, well, I haven't mentioned this before, but I already mentioned before how the belt is very different compared to the original advanced suit he had before in both Marvel Spider-Man PS4 and Marvel's Miles Morales. Because like I said, the belt is different, and the true difference here between his original advanced suit and this advanced suit is that this advanced suit that he has in Marvel Spider-Man 2, you can see and definitely tell that the red is a completely different color, that it's a much deeper red color compared to his last advanced suit. Because the original advanced suit he had was red, but it had like a hint of orange to it, whereas this suit, you can see how it's like a much darker, more deeper color red. And the blue is also another thing that's completely different about this suit, is that compared to his last suit had a darker blue color, whereas this suit has a more lighter color, like a lighter blue color to it. And another thing that's also different is the mask and like his lenses, because they just look a little bit more modified than what the original advanced suit had. Because you see how like it's like how like it's like I said, the eyes, they kind of like the lenses, they kind of have like a different like outline to them. And then that's the same thing with his with the black spider, like with the black webs on his suit. Like they look darker, they look more detailed, and that the texture looks very different when you compare his original suit to this suit, because his suit has like better textures on here. And yeah, it's just a better suit. And I gotta say, this suit, I mean, I loved the original advanced suit that he had in the first game and in Spider-Man Miles Morales. I loved that suit he had in both of those games, like that advanced suit. But this advanced suit, I just love this even more because it's got better textures on it. Like it's got that deeper red color to it. I like the blue that's on the suit. It looks really cool. And his the texture on his white spider logo does look a little bit different. But here's the real interesting thing, is that Miles Morales also has a different suit. Like his suit is really different. Like it's a very different suit. Because you can notice that like when you look at this scene right here, where they're both like getting up, you know, after taking down all those enemies, you can notice that right here is that like his gloves now have like a red outline, not outline, but it has like a red color to it now, because his gloves, like the top of his gloves have like a red color now, where with his original suit that he had before, he just had like the black gloves with the red fingertips, whereas this suit, it looks like he has like the red gloves, and it kind of looks like he has like black fingertips now, which is a little different. And you can see like the wrist, his wrists look different too, because I think he has all new web shooters, it looks like. But the real major difference here between the suit that he had before is that you compare his original suit to this suit, is that his suit now has a red line streak going down his sleeve now, whereas the original suit he had, you saw that red streak, it like stopped right here at his shoulder. But now with this suit, it goes all the way down his sleeve. Now he has like red arms now. And the thing that's also different about this suit is that the textures on his chest are different, like on the side of his chest. So you can see how like on the side of his body, the textures look different. Like he has like a completely different web design to it. The belt looks different, like it has a different design to it. And the mask, it looks a little bit different. Like it looks really the same. His mask looks the same, but like the chest plate, like the chest right here, like the chest part of his suit looks completely different, because as you guys can see, like the red line streak goes down longer. Like it's a longer streak that goes down his chest. And the spider logo looks just about the same. But like the suit, like overall, it's a completely different suit, because it has certain details that the last suit didn't even have. But yeah, so like those are the like real major differences between Peter and Miles' suits. Like if you compare both of their suits to their original suits that they had before. But honestly, in my opinion, these suits look really, 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 really cool. And then you guys can see how like Peter's suit has like a white outline right here, and like it also has like a white kind of like gauntlet kind of armor plating on his wrist right there, if you guys can see like where I'm pointing at right there. But yeah, those are really the major differences between the original suits and these suits. And I gotta say, I love the new suits. They look really cool. Like I really, really, really loved the original suits, but these suits are just on a whole other level, and I absolutely love these new suits.
One of you finally gave me what I desired.
Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a really, really, really good look at the one and only Venom. I'm sorry, I can't do the voice, but like, yo, Venom looks so cool. Like I just love his design. Like I love the way he looks in this game. Like, you can see, like, look at his eyes, and like, now here's the thing about this. We don't get like a really, really, really good look at Venom. We can only just see his face in the trailer. And like, that's all we pretty much see. We just see his face, which is really all we need to see, like, honestly. Like, just his face is like, we're just like very, 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 very excited to see him on the screen. And I gotta say, he looks really cool. And I like the way his eyes look, and his teeth look really cool. And yeah, man. And another detail about Venom is the fact that his voice actor is going to be voiced by Tony Todd, who some of you may know, well, a lot of you may know him as Candyman, as the original Candyman from the 90s, and he's going to be added to the cast of this game as none other than the one and only Venom. So yeah, so Venom is going to be voiced by the one and only Tony Todd, which is going to be really cool because Tony Todd does have that sinister and intimidating voice, and it's going to be just amazing. Not even amazing, but it's going to be incredible to see him voice act as Venom, who is one of Spider-Man's most dangerous and most like I said, most dangerous and most known villain ever. It's just going to be great to see Tony Todd, you know, voice as Venom for this game. And of course, you know, that is the end of the trailer, and of course it shows Peter Parker's Spider-Man logo. It shows his logo right here, and of course you see the background is black, which honestly I think is kind of a hint, like, stability. Like, it's a possibility that Peter Parker is going to get the black symbiote suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2 at some point in the game. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, that's actually the end of the trailer, and the trailer closes out with the release date of the game, and in fact, that we already know for a fact that it's been revealed to us that Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be releasing in the year 2023 exclusively on the PS5, since it was confirmed that this game is going to be a PS5 exclusive. So yeah, that's pretty much my breakdown video slash discussion video. What do you guys think is gonna exactly, like, what are your predictions for this game? Like, what do you guys like think is gonna happen? Like, what do you guys think about this? Like, what do you guys think about the whole black suit thing? Like, do you guys think Peter's gonna get the black suit? Or like just leave down like your predictions in the comment section below. Like, that's all I want to hear. I just want to hear you guys like predictions for this game. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.